Good morning and welcome to Crypto Charts Daily. Today is October 24th, 2025. And as you guys can see, Bitcoin is trying to break above these equal highs. We'll see today if we close above these equal highs or we get rejected. If we close above these equal highs, we could possibly break this 115 high here, and then possibly run to all-time highs. So we're going to check that out today in this episode, as well as XRP testing resistance. Could we close above this resistance on XRP and then head back up towards that $3 price range? Again, we're going to go over all of this and more, so stay tuned for today's episode. Jumping into the market cap here, we can see the market cap is at 3.75 trillion, up 2.33% from yesterday, and it would be great to see a march back to that $4 trillion market cap as we close the week here. Be great to get a close above 4 trillion. I don't think it'll happen this week, but by the end of the month, we definitely want that close above that $4 trillion resistance level. CMC 20 down or up 2%, excuse me. Fear and greed still sitting in a fearful state. Altcoin season still slipping massively to Bitcoin dominance, and the crypto RSI is neutral. As we see a little life in the markets this morning, let's get right into the technical analysis. Starting off the day here with Bitcoin, you can see how we are pretty much downtrending into this higher time frame support, into this order block here. And we did say we'd like to see a close above these equal highs on Wednesday. Unfortunately, Thursday we did get wicked at these equal highs, so we did not get a close above these equal highs. And if we get wicked again today, so if price wicks out and rejects, closes bearish, or just gets wicked off these highs again, I'd expect price to then go push down to break these 107,500 lows and these 106,300 lows, to then go test the support again. If we could close above these equal highs right here today, we need to make a push for that 115,400, 115,700 high here. And then if we could close above that, break above that, we'll make a run for all-time highs. But again, we are downtrending, so if we get wicked today, very important today's close to get some direction here, because if we get wicked, we're going to head for that support again. Ethereum still getting wicked and rejected off that high, off those lower time frame order blocks. We could see the wicks, the rejections here, and we definitely want to close above these equal highs today, to then go push and break this $4,300 resistance and high here. If we end up closing, we could also see that we're wicking these lows as well. If we end up closing below these equal lows here of 3,800 though, of 3,800 today, we'll make a push back down to that $3,500 support. XRP, guys, we called for the break and the retest of that resistance. We wanted to close above that resistance. We closed above it, but the next candle immediately rejected, no retest, and closing back below. So this will just become resistance again, and we'll look for the test today. If we get wicked today and price wicks and closes below this resistance, price over the weekend might come back down to the support. But if we could close bullish today, again, close this daily candle above this resistance, it will become support, hopefully, and we could look for our break and retest to then go break these 260 highs and go up to our higher time frame resistance. Jumping into the altcoins, we have Binance Coin taking me for a loop here. I said if we close below these equal lows on Wednesday, then we'll probably push down to break these lows. This is liquidity 101. This is why people hate the markets. This is why it's hard to trade, because we get to close below those equal lows. People think we're trending bearish. They put their shorts or orders in. They put their stop losses. And this is for people that are trading on margin. This is for traders only. If you're just depositing money into a broker, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you're playing with liquidity, margin and leverage and shit, you put your stop loss right at these highs, they get swept, price wicks, and then we go break these lows. So it does look like some sort of liquidity grab today, again, because we didn't even close above these highs. We instantly got wicked at those highs. So it does look like a liquidity grab, but if we could end up closing above, 1150 here today, we could make a run for those highs. If we end up getting wicked and rejected, just again, look for the break of these equal lows of 1050 to then go test this support again. Same thing with Solana here, closing below resistance. So I did just say look for the retest of that resistance. We ended up closing back above it. So hopefully it flips support, and now we could just look for the retest. But this is a very bullish signal that you know, we're holding lows and we're going to sweep out liquidity, and there's enough buyers to then go push out and take those shorts. You know, again, it could all be liquidity grabs, but it's a good sign not only that we're closing above resistance, but you know, buyers are pushing up to take out those short sellers. So it's a good little sign of strength here. Cardano still downtrending. Again, we tested that resistance and we wanted a break of those lows. As we could see, we marked out those equal lows yesterday, much like every other pair. All the pairs are pretty similar right now in this consolidation phase, excuse me. So we didn't break those equal lows yesterday, and you could see how price is coming up. So we'll just look for the break of these highs of 68 cents again and a test of this resistance. If we could get a break of these highs here, then we might go run up to the 77-cent resistance. But again, of course, if we break these equal lows today, we'll look for a test of that higher time frame support. Chainlink, as you can see, breaking structure to the downside, closing below resistance. And yesterday we did just tap that resistance perfectly and get rejected. So today's candle close is very important. We did just say look for continued rejection at this resistance to then go push price past these lows here. If we could end up closing bullish on the day though, above this resistance, obviously we'll look for our break and retest over the next coming days here. But again, if price gets wicked and rejected, look for the break of these equal lows and then price to then go push down to these lows. Stellar Lumen, same thing, pretty much holding those equal lows there. So we'll look for a break of these equal highs of 32.50, 32 cents 50, and then go run for these highs and perhaps go test some higher time frame resistance or fill and balance. If we end up closing below these lows today and we do get rejected at these equal highs again, there's a good possibility price comes up, we wick and get rejected, then we'll just look for the test of this 28-cent support. Avalanche, guys, same thing. We were just looking for the close below these lows right here of $19. It does look like we closed below. Getting a bearish doji candle. Doesn't look good. I would still expect the break of the $17 lows, but we could easily come up, test that resistance, get rejected, or we'll look for our break and retest. Hedra, we did break and close below those lows slightly. And as you can see, we wicked those equal lows yesterday, and now price is pushing up. So if we could close above these equal highs of $17.50 today, we'll then go look for the run up to 19 cents. But if we get wicked and rejected, obviously just look for a close below those lows then of 16 cents to go down and test that higher time frame support. Excuse me, let me sip some more espresso. And guys, if you made it this far in the video, comment crypto charts daily in the comments below. You are amazing. Litecoin breaking its little trend line here, and I would expect it to just run up, test that resistance, and then we'll look for rejection. If it magically ends up closing, well, I wouldn't say magically, but if it ends up closing above this resistance, excuse me, we'll look for the break and retest flip support to then go try to get these highs here. Or we could get rejection out of this order block, but we got some days and we got some analysis before that. But over the weekend, again, just look for the test of this 103 resistance. Polkadot, again, pretty much nothing to say except what I've said on every other pair here. If we break these equal lows that you've seen wicked a few days ago, then price will just continue getting rejected. And if we could close above these equal highs today of $3 and we don't get wicked and then close below that $3 zone, if we close above it, we'll look for the run of these highs of $3.50 and then go test that higher time frame order block, higher time frame resistance again. But again, if we get wicked and rejected, just look for the break of those lows. Uniswap, again, every coin pretty much holding those equal lows. It's a great sign of strength, and we definitely want to close above these equal highs today. And again, you could see how we wicked and rejected that resistance. So it could happen again. We could just continue to get rejection. We want to see it close above that 6.6 zone for then our break and retest. If we do end up getting rejected over the weekend of the $6.60 zone, we'll just look for the break then of these 590 lows and then the break of these $5 lows. ONDO Finance, just like every other coin, I feel like a broken goddamn record right now, failing to close below those equal lows, and then we will just see how price reacts to these equal highs. If we could close above these equal highs, we'll go run for this. It's like every coin is literally the same. You already know what I'm going to say. If you guys don't understand it by now, I don't know what to tell you. But, closing above these equal highs, we'll go run up. If we get wicked and rejected, just like you see price doing at this very moment, and we close bearish, we'll look for the break of these equal lows that we failed to break on Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll look for the higher time frame support. Polygon, we are just downtrending, and price does look like it wants to break this trend line here again, holding and wicking equal lows. Same story on literally every coin. And now, obviously, I think you guys know what I'm going to say. We want to see it close above those equal highs of 20 cents to then go run up to this higher time frame resistance. And Flare, holy crap, that was looking incredibly bearish yesterday. But we did end up wicking that support still, thank God, and wicking these equal lows. So we'll look for a break of these highs right here to then go push up into that higher time frame order block, higher time frame resistance. I mean, can I just look at you like this at this point and you know exactly what I'm going to say? Equal lows, respecting equal lows, and now we have the equal highs here. We want to see it close above it. If we get wicked, obviously price will just return to the 16-cent support levels. If we could close above it, let's look for a run to this order block, test this order block, break these highs, and hopefully go back up to this higher time frame resistance. Quant, as you guys could see, respecting its support perfectly, and we'll look for a break of these highs here of $85 to then go run up to higher time frame resistance, perhaps this order block. Again, guys, I do not touch these lines. I do not move these lines. These lines have been here for years. And if you're just tuning into the Crypto Charts Daily Report, you probably didn't even make it this far. But again, these lines are goated, and I should be gatekeeping this. So if you guys are not paying attention to these price levels, you're an idiot. This is how I make, 6 figures. This is how I make hundreds of thousands of dollars just trading these price levels, because look at how accurate they are. Anyway, drop a like and hit the notification button. Again, IOTA wicking those equal lows, and we'll look for a break above these 16-cent highs to then go break more highs and test higher time frame resistance. XDC, as we could see, we're looking for a retest of that resistance or a close above that resistance for then a break and retest to then go up to that 10-cent resistance. All right, guys, that concludes Friday's episode of the Crypto Charts Daily Report. If you appreciated this type of in-depth technical analysis, like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications on, share with your friends that suck at trading crypto or that you told to buy some crappy meme coin at highs and they got retraced on 50% and they now hate you. Go ahead and share that video. Help me get monetized. Help me grow this channel so I can continue to do this analysis for you. Because again, if I don't see any growth or any progress on this channel after a few months, and we're getting good progress right now, I see comments rolling in, I see support, so I really do appreciate that. But just, help share this, help me grow the channel so I could continue to do this for you guys all the time. Anyway, guys, I appreciate it. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you in Monday's episode. Peace out.